You need it like a 7, brother.
I'm convinced. I'm convinced that you don't know what you're talking about. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Faster Tadpoles.
I'm convinced you're a bitch.
Drake's convinced I'm a bitch. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the Faster Tadpoles. It's been a while. We've been kind of in and out here and there. We're kind of coordinating. It's getting summertime now for everyone, as you would know, so it's been getting pretty busy. But we are back. We're here with the boys. That boy right there is my little sex slave. You know who that is right there. You know who that little guy is right there. I'm actually tickling his... Open your mouth, Drake, and put your head to the left. Yeah. I'm actually tickling him right now. Oh, yeah. I'm fingering him. Now I'm touching his balls. Drake is currently investigating a ghost situation that just occurred literally live on this podcast. Look at that. His door fucking opened. Look at that. His door literally opened. Drake is checking right now for a ghost. We are live right now checking for spirits. This is podcast Drake ghost hunting time. And now he is back, and we won't discuss it any further.
My door just opened on its own by itself.
See, I told you, ladies and gentlemen. I Drake. I basically said that we were investigating paranormal live on here with Drake on the podcast. Yeah. And then down below here, the Macho Man Randy Gandalf there, who refuses to ever show his face because he actually, ladies and gentlemen, is missing his eyes. Yeah, we realized.
Dude,
I know.
He's got no eyes. It's
I know,
insane.
dude.
Point.
I know he didn't want me to bring it up.
Little glass marbles in his fucking holes.
He didn't want me to bring it up, but I brought it up because it's just everyone needs to know that Luke genuinely has no eyes. It's pretty gross, so we figured we'd save everyone the hassle of kind of figuring out what's going on. Like, Luke doesn't have a camera because he's got no eyes. So that's where we're at for that. I hope everyone had a good weekend. We are back again for this beautiful episode. So I guess we'll start off with a question here. And my question is, Drake, you have one place that you can visit. Your terminal. You can have one place to visit.
I'm in a terminal?
Yeah.
At LAX?
Luke, here's his fuck. It took us 2 minutes into the podcast for Drake to sound like an idiot. 2 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, I can promise you, ladies and gentlemen, Drake is the person in our world who, let's be honest, I probably love him more than 99% of my other family. Like Drake is my guy. But at the same fucking time, I will love to stream a live broadcast of me beating and boxing the living fuck out of his face. Because sometimes the shit that he says pisses me off. Listen, you don't understand the reach that I have. I am going to turn that face into hamburger. All right?
Yeah, okay, bud. You can talking on a camera 1,500 miles away. It's a lot different than being in front of the motherfucker. All right?
Yeah, you're damn right. And what happens when we're in person is you're just staring at my nipples.
Guys, I'll be right back. My food.
You can't fucking see where I'm at, dude. You're swinging like this.
I'm swinging over you.
Yeah, I can't hit him.
I can't punch down far enough. I can't reach you. So back to my question there, Drake. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, I would do that on the podcast if we got into a ring or whatever. I would totally, just for the fun. Like, it's good fun. We've always loved to test our prowess.
I would come down, dude. I have 2 boxing gloves. We can box.
Yeah. I'd like to wear the helmet though. I don't want both of us to get fucked up. We're both salesmen. We both need our faces to look nice. I'm not going back to work with 2 black eyes. I'm not going back to work with 2 black eyes.
Poor guy. Yeah, you're not okay. I'll give you the helmet then if you want. I don't think you're gonna be able to fucking hit me. I won't need to wear one.
Okay. Anyway, so my question was, your terminal. You have one place to go before you die, but you unexpectedly die at this place, like without you knowing. Where would you go?
Well, I know that I'm gonna die unknowingly at this place, so it's influencing my choice.
No, you don't. Say like the doctors gave you 9 months to live, and then all of a sudden, like, you go there a month after your terminal and you die.
Yeah, but you told me that I'm dying though, so like even if I try my best to not know that I'm gonna die at this location. I'm gonna die. I'm still know that I'm gonna die at this location, so it's influencing my choice. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, so you're saying
even
you're saying
subconsciously.
wherever you'd go, you'd stay there. It's not like a vacation, like you wouldn't go there and come back.
Sure.
Okay. Okay. So
I would
wherever
just
you're
do
going
so
is
like okay, so like normally if you didn't tell me that I was going to die there, this is just the location that I would go and visit, and then you like, oh, this is the location you chose, and then you're gonna die there. Like, oh shit, okay, you know. But since you told me, like normally if you didn't tell me I was gonna die at this location, I would have probably chosen Germany. But since you told me I'm gonna die at this location, I'm probably gonna go and hike Mount Everest.
okay. So you're gonna intentionally
You
try
know
and
what
do
I'm saying?
something. You're gonna try to achieve something before you die.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then if I die on Mount Everest, I mean, I can become a fucking. My body will be there for years upon tens of years. You know
Yeah.
that people will just pass by me and like, yeah, there's the fucking dude that died on the way
Oh,
up.
so you
They'll
want
you
to?
know.
So you're going up there to commit suicide?
No, no, I'm not gonna make her suicide. You just said I'm gonna die in the trip. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you don't know when, so you're just gonna go wait up there. You'll die of exposure before you
Yeah,
die of
dude,
this.
dude, who cares if I'm
So
gonna
that's
die? You know, I'm gonna
suicide.
go up there
You
and
know that
die.
you're killing yourself.
I'm not gonna kill myself.
You're
The
committing
elements will
suicide.
take me. The elements are gonna take me, dude. It's different.
The what? Sorry?
The elements are gonna take me, dude.
Oh,
That's
elements. Okay. I thought you said the elves are gonna take you. Like the elves of Everest?
yeah, dude. The Everest elves. You don't know who they are?
Oh, dude, that should be we should make that a new TV show, the Elves of Everest.
The elves of Everest.
Dude, that would be a
Like
scary
like
movie.
a
Imagine
ghost.
the elves like
Man,
they dude, imagine you climb the top of the mountain and these fucking elves are like harassing, like picking off guys as they go up, and they're like fucking getting dragged off and murdered and shit, dude.
I was thinking more like a soap opera. I can't believe you,
And
Lanchier.
just like the hourglass, so is the shape of the Everest.
Yeah, you know. And
These
like
are the days of their lives on Everest with elves.
The elves of Everest. Next time on the elves of Everest.
Nancy, you fuck Johnny one more time, I'm gonna be pissed.
Oh, Eleanor, you stupid silly bitch. Psh,
Sandra, you
fucked my... who killed them.
Sandra, you fucked my dad again, and we went to school together. Oh, dude, you wiping those ghosts away?
Yeah. They want to open my drawer.
You know what you just did there? You know what you just did there? You just did a swipe or no swiping to a ghost. That's what you just did. You just
swipe or no swiping. Ghost or no ghosting. That's what I say when something happens. I just start saying that.
A little ghost pops out behind you. Oh, man. He goes back.
Man, yeah, and he goes back and like gets sucked back into the little teleportation hole, you know?
Oh, shit. Yeah, so, okay, Everest. See, I think, and I know you want to achieve something. I honestly think that I would just, and I was thinking more of more of a vacation, but
just give. Oh, I thought you were saying you're just gonna give up.
No,
the doctor said, "Oh yeah, you're terminal. You're not gonna make it past 6 months. You just lay there in bed."
I pull my own plug. I pull my own plug. Oh shit, dude. No, I think I would probably pick somewhere in the Caribbean and like a nice private beach, like a nice
Caribbean, huh?
Yeah, I love I really want to get down to Florida and go to like the Key West and stuff. Like I really enjoy I know you don't like the water. That's not your
case.
The
water is fine. Like
alligators,
the heat,
cockroaches,
and the sand.
Yeah,
the heat and the sand.
Yeah, you're not a heat guy.
Florida with like how humid it is with the sand that's there. That's such a terrible fucking combination. You're sweaty and sticky, and then all this sand just fucking adheres to your body.
Yeah,
it becomes one with you, and it's just like it's just not a fun time.
Yeah, I'd go with
Florida will probably be the very last state I visit.
Interesting. I'd go with I'd probably go with like Cancun or something. Like I said, a private island somewhere in the Caribbean where I can just chill, have my own thing, have my own private beach, and like I'll just go to the water every day. I'll go out and fish, just do what I want to do before I pass. You know what I mean? And then like I'll just stay there until it's game over. And then that's the best place for me to pass away.
Yeah.
So that's what I would say. Definitely there. All right. We'll have Luke answer when he comes back. Actually, I have a question for him too, but I'll wait. I want to see him to be able to see the camera. Drake, let's do a game right now. What do you think Luke is currently ordering from Tim Hortons? I'll let you order, or let you.
He's going to Tim Hortons?
Yeah, he's going to Timmy's right now, dude.
Ew.
I know.
I don't know what. I don't even know what food they have at Tim Hortons that you would get as like
What
an
would you
actual
think?
food.
Okay, let's start with. Do you think he get breakfast or dinner? They have like
They
roast beef
stopped serving breakfast
sandwiches.
at 11.
Okay, so they have like
When we
roast beef
do that.
sandwiches. They have like turkey club sandwiches. They have like rice bowls now, like healthy rice bowls. Yeah, dude, they're not good. They had, dude, you know what they did? I had a rice bowl from there, Drake. They basically took the crispy chicken, which isn't crispy. It's like soft and like not. There's no crisp to it. They took the crispy chicken and just cut up chunks of that and threw it in my rice bowl, and the rice was uncooked.
Nice, dude.
It was brutal. I just ate all the pieces of chicken with the dressing, and then I threw the rest of it out. It was the most disgusting thing ever.
That's gross.
So I think, does Luke drink coffee?
I can see Luke being a coffee guy.
Okay, so here's okay. They also have a turkey club sandwich. I don't know if he likes like warm like a turkey club like turkey bacon cheese. I am going to guess that he got some sort of. I'm gonna go with a chicken sandwich with a donut and a coffee. That's my guess.
Even though Tim Hortons sold chicken sandwiches,
Yeah, but like I said, it's not even crispy. Like it's like
like the
a
McDonald's chicken sandwich.
kind of yeah. It's kind of like that, but it's not. It's like a soft. It's soft chicken. It's soft and flaccid chicken. It's not good.
Not the McChicken, but the McDonald's chicken sandwich, the good one.
Yeah, that's what they have. Like that's what they make at
They
Tim
have
Hortons.
really they have
Yep,
it there.
yep.
I had no
It's
idea.
it is not good. It is not enjoyable. So that's my guess. What do you think he would? What do you think he would be pulling up?
I guess I really don't even know what they have, to be honest with you, man.
I'm gonna pull it up here quick. Order.
Like a turkey sandwich.
You think so? Hey. Order. Let me see what they have here.
Yeah, I think like a turkey sandwich with like I don't know, what the fuck? They don't even have like soda there.
What the fuck?
What's their side even? They don't even have chip. What do they have? Chips? They don't have chips, do they?
They have onion rings. They have wedge fries. They have
Dude, what
like
is this? All this stuff that you're talking about? That's not at any of the ones that I go to at all.
okay.
I go there and I'm like, because I remember I went there like 2 months ago, and they're like, "Oh yeah, what do you want for a side?" And I was like, "What do you guys have?" Fucking donuts.
Ooh, you know, it'd be a fun game. I just thought about. Guessing what. All right, breakfast sandwiches, wraps, and more. Sorry. It'd be cool guessing what we would expect on other countries' fast food chain restaurants. So like McDonald's in Australia, McDonald's in Japan, McDonald's in or Tim Hortons in the Philippines. I just seen that Tim Hortons is in the Philippines. Like
What?
yeah,
In the Philippines?
yeah, dude.
No.
yeah.
What the fuck they have there? Mangak like chicken food or something?
So Tim Hortons has a ham and cheddar, a B8LT, or an artisan style grilled cheese.
I can see him having a ham and cheddar. That's what I'll
I
say.
could see him having a grilled cheese, like an artisan style grilled cheese. I could see that.
And he's more of a ham and cheddar kind of girl.
All right, so let's see what the Philippines has for a menu. I'm currently loading up the Tim Hortons Philippines menu. Sparkling passion fruit soda. They have the summer rainbow bagel.
Summer rainbow bagel. And nothing's being shown there.
An iced Okinawa latte. Yuzu
An
peach
iced-
iced tea. Menu. Like, what do you think Tim Hortons in Australia would have? Do they have like a Vegemite burger or something?
Probably. They'd probably have a fucking spam and cheddar sandwich. Spam is big in Australia, right?
Yeah. Ooh, that's something that they have for breakfast at in the Philippines that we don't have here. A ham and cheese croissant for breakfast. But that's
I'm
it.
sure they can make it.
That's the only thing that they have that I don't see anything else that's different.
What I missed?
A tuna melt, Hold on. Luke's got or Drake's just finishing his guess. So they do have potato wedges.
I already said what they have. What I guess.
Okay.
I'm just getting
Luke, we
the ham and cheese with potatoes.
okay. Luke, we have and what drink? What drink are you? A soft drink?
Medium, large coffee.
Okay. Luke, Drake and I just did a little fun mini game while we were waiting for you to come back. We guessed what you ordered from Tim Hortons. So, so I guessed. I
had to get-
guessed. What's that?
I hate to tell you, but they closed, so I had to get Subway.
Okay. So now we're redoing this. Now, Luke, can you just confirm for me? Did they have a new menu or just a standard menu?
They do have a new menu.
Okay.
Subway?
Yep. Subway came out with a whole new menu, Drake.
When?
12 different new sandwiches. A couple weeks ago.
I didn't get any of them, but yeah, no, they.
Oh, that's a good
couple of
hint. That's a good hint. So he didn't get any of them.
Yep.
So he stuck to an
I don't know
oldie.
what the new ones are. So that works. That's not it. That doesn't help me out at all.
But do you know what the old ones are? Like the OGs.
Yeah,
Chicken
that's what I
teriyaki,
would've guessed.
pizza sub, um, like a BLT.
Yeah, Luke is definitely a cold cuts kind of girl.
You think so?
I think so.
Okay, so now we gotta guess this. Now it's fun. Now we're doing this live with Luke, so we can guess. So they're classic sandwiches. I will read the classics because he didn't say they're the new one. So I'll read the classics for the both of us in fairness, so we both know. Okay. Oh my god! Every fucking website now for each food store doesn't just give you their basic menu. They have to make you ask where you're fucking picking your shit up from, what location, what to order. Oh, it pisses me off. All right, classic sandwiches, Drake, are the rotisserie style chicken, black forest ham, turkey breast, steak and cheese, cold cut combo, veggie delight, crispy chicken, tuna, Italian BMT, grilled chicken, pizza sub, veggie patty, sweet onion chicken teriyaki, or meatball marinara.
Yeah, I got mine that I think he chose.
Okay. I have mine as well that I will choose, and I will go with that he got a bag of Doritos and a sweet tea is my guess for his sides.
I was gonna say Doritos as well. I'll go ahead and just say he got barbecue chips, and
Or is he a cookie guy? Fuck, man, he might be a cookie guy.
no,
Oh, dude, oh man, he might be a cookie guy. I'm going two cookies. I'll switch my guess for the sides quick. I'll go with 2 cookies, 1 white chocolate macadamia and 1 chocolate chip. That's my guess for his sides. His sandwich,
Doritos
I am
and a
going
Pepsi for me.
Okay, Oreos and a Pepsi. Or a Dorito, sorry.
Oreos and a Pepsi.
Oreos. My guess is he got the steak and cheese footlong.
That's what I was gonna say. It's exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
He's a steak and cheeser.
All right.
No,
in fairness,
yeah,
I don't know, man. He's
sure.
a steak. He's a steak and cheeser.
My
Fuck,
other one
man.
would have been like a ham and cheese kind of thing, but I think it's steak and cheese is
I would have gone.
uh,
I would have gone with steak and
more
cheese
than
or
fucking
pizza sub.
prep
That would have
now.
been my guess. Real quick though, before we'll have the suspense for the fans here, Drake. I'll just read off you the new Subway series sandwiches to get you an idea of what they are.
I don't
had
wanna
the.
talk about my food anymore, dude. I'm starving. I can't
Okay,
eat
well,
right now, so
well,
just
well,
answer the thing and let's go.
It's fine. That's
Move on to
fine.
the next thing.
Nope. I'm gonna name them off here.
I don't
So-
want to listen to that.
Oh,
I don't care.
Luke,
I don't go to Subway to eat.
Luke, you know what I just,
Sponsored?
Luke, you know what I just realized? I won't say them, but you know what I just realized that these are. I think there's got to be an American version too, because like this one is like the Canuck Classic and the Great Canadian Club. Those wouldn't be down in the States, so they must have a different name.
That's probably true.
Okay, Drake, give us Luke, give us the final answer.
All right. Well,
do the sides first.
okay. Well, first off, I didn't get a drink. Secondly, I am a cookie guy, but I'm also a Dorito guy. But I ended up going with 2 raspberry raspberry cheesecake cookies.
The raspberries are fucking good, man. The raspberries are fucking good. I knew he's going. Once I knew that they had cookies, I'm like, he's a fucking cookie monster. I was like, I knew it.
And
I knew it.
and then I hate to tell you boys, but you're off because I don't get one of their subs. I get my own sub. Steak, rotisserie chicken and bacon.
I have had that, and it is very good.
Hell yeah.
I get that with chipotle sauce. Very fucking tasty.
Oh yes. But I will. But I got to give it to Drake. He. I guess he knows I am a cold cut guy usually.
I mean, look at your
So
heart, dude. You're cold at heart too.
and that's the way to be. Oh god, the
Okay.
dogs are gonna fucking bark like a son of a bitch.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is live. Remember, so we just had Luke go get Subway, and now he is back. By the way, Luke, that took
Yeah.
you all of 20 minutes. Good job.
Oh god, I just dropped my pistachios.
Oh no,
Oh,
pistachios down. Wait, you got
pistachios down.
pistachios from you have I can't even say that word from Subway as well. That was a really hard
Yeah.
sentence for me to get out there.
Yeah,
That was a
We're
difficult
struggling there.
sentence, dude.
I think that's our sign to move on from food.
Okay,
'Cause I'm not
so
allowed,
if
I'm not
if
allowed to eat dinner
anyone,
anymore, so I'm fucking starving.
yeah, so if anyone doesn't know Drake since our last couple podcasts ago when we talked to Sean, was it Sean or Thor? What was his
Yeah,
name?
I was doing it about a month before. That was my reason why I decided to have Sean come
Yeah.
on, is because I started doing this and I remembered that he was big into like working out and whatnot. So, but I'm doing like a form of intermittent fasting, which means I only eat food from between um, 8 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. and then the time in between that I don't eat anything, or like 8 a.m. to 13:30, 100
Yeah,
hours.
yeah. See, I was gonna start that.
After
I was
that,
gonna.
I don't eat at all. But so it's like I'm used to doing, because I was doing intermittent fasting for lunch and then dinner. But I work out in the mornings. I go in the workout at 5:30 in the morning. So, and after my workout, after you work out, you're supposed to have a protein intake, like 50 grams or around 50 grams or a little bit more maybe. And if I'm intermittent fasting in the morning, lunch and dinner, I can't have my protein after I work out, which then I'm like lessening the gains that you could be making by doing that. So I had to switch my eating habits to the morning and lunch instead.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I think I want to try doing an intermittent fast from like if I could do 10 to 6, I think is what my intermittent fast is gonna be, is what I'm gonna do. Because I'm genuinely not hungry in the mornings. Like I love getting up for a good breakfast, but I'm genuinely not hungry till 10 o'clock. So my body's already doing me a service of not being hungry for that long. So I just said, why? I'm honestly considering just doing a fast from like 10 to 6 is my most hours because I want to get home and eat
should
dinner.
you would want to do it within six hours. You want to eat within 6 hours.
Yeah, that's what it would be. Yes. I would.
No.
Yes, it would be because I technically I
No.
would, even though I would break my fast at 10 o'clock. Most of the time, I don't eat till my lunch anyways, which is after noon. So I would just have those hours
Then
if
just
I
do it
want
from
to.
noon to 6 then.
Well, no, because then there's still mornings where I want to be able to leave myself that leeway. I don't want to force myself. Like I can't go into it hard like you can. I want to. I want to ease myself into it.
Then don't even do intermittent fasting.
That's you don't you can't. Okay, not everyone like you can go 0 to 100 on things.
There's literally only one way that intermittent fasting works, and it's after you reach a certain amount of hours of not eating food. So if you don't reach that certain amount of hours of not eating food, you're just hurting yourself. Literally, you're just making yourself not eat by suffering. So you have to reach above that after 12 hours of not eating food. That's when That's when I can never say this fucking word. Atrophy. That's when atrophy. I keep wanting to say autotrophy, which is it's because it's AUTOTROPHY, autotrophy. It's atrophy. After that amount, after the amount of hours is when atrophy starts to happen, and you want to maintain atrophy as much as possible because atrophy is actually what allows your damaged and unrepairable cells to be broken down and reused as material for repairing cells that can be repaired, and also maintaining cells a lot easier as well. So if you are just reaching that atrophy stage and then you just eat something again, there it goes. You just didn't eat for 14 hours for no fucking reason then.
Okay.
So at that point, you might as well not even do it because you're literally not helping yourself out at all. You're just making yourself starve.
Okay. Well,
I'm not saying it like an asshole, like don't do it because if you can't fucking do it, you can't do it, loser. No, I'm like saying like clinically, if you if you're not going to be able to reach that atrophy stage, that
Yeah, no,
intermittent fasting is not the
and that's
best
just
thing.
it.
It's not the best thing for you, you know.
I believe you as long as the scientific data is there. That's you know
Yeah,
what I mean.
yeah,
I know
yeah,
that sounds bad, but I believe you because the scientific data is there, and I understand where you're coming from, and I believe you. And like I said,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I will start doing it. I honestly think so. My goal is, and I know this is going to sound stupid, but I want to do it. Is I'd love to intermittent fast. And I would also, because it's easy for me, like intermittent fast. I know I have snacks and stuff, and I have to get over wanting to have those snacks.
Yeah,
But
that's the hardest part.
but for me, I want to do that, and I want to get to the goal of doing 10 push-ups, 10 sit-ups, and 10 pull-ups in a day. And even though I can't do them to start, I just want to be able to start working towards building up those
Yeah, yeah,
10
yeah.
push-ups, 10
So
pull-ups, and 10
so
sit-ups.
I think I like jumped in a little quick. If you're working up your way towards doing an actual 6 hour feed time, 6 hour feed window in a 24 hour day, that gives you 14 hours of intermittent fasting, which gives you the after that 12 hour mark, you know, you have another 2 hours essentially. I mean, you can straighten it down, but at 6 hours is usually if you want to do it the best right there, you know.
Yeah.
5 hours. 5 hours is what I'm doing. You know, usually like I think that's 5 hours, 8:30 to 1:30, right?
Yes.
But
Yes.
yeah, yeah. If you're working your way up to that point, if you don't want to start that right away, and you're working your way up, you're just kind of increasing, like lowering the amount of time that you're gonna eat. Um, that's fine. But the biggest thing is intermittent fasting. You want to watch your calorie intake. So if you intake 1,500 calories during meal one and then 1,500 calories during meal two, you're still taking in 3,000 calories a day, which gives you that leftover sugars and fats and triglycerides and whatnot in the blood and in your body to burn for the extra energy all day long. The point of doing an intermittent fast is, I mean, the biggest point is to lose weight. That's why most people do it, although a lot of people do it staying maintaining health wise, you know, because it is just good to be in atrophy. Um, but for an intermittent fast, when you want to do that, you just want to reduce the amount of calories that you're intaking. So let's just say maybe you take in 1,200 calories or 1,000 calories for lunch and another 1,200 or 1,000 for dinner, then, or some like variation of that, 800 for lunch and 1,200 for dinner. Or, so that way you get 2,000 calories a day, because technically, if you're active and whatnot, or depending on how active you want to at least drop yourself down by 2 to 400 calories in a day. So if you
Yeah.
figure out that you're burning 2,200 calories a day, then you want to only intake 1,800 calories a day, and then intermittent fast between that is the best point. But if you're burning 2,000 calories a day and you're eating 2,200 calories a day and doing an intermittent fast, your body's reaching atrophy, yeah, but you're also keeping that buildup of sugars and calories
Yeah.
that can be used
Yeah.
and broken down for extra energy. Then that eventually gets stored because you're not using that extra 2 to 400
Yeah.
calories that you're storing. So you're not actually going to end up losing weight at all. You're still going to enter atrophy, which is super good, but most people go into an intermittent fast because it teaches them to eat less because they're only eating 2 meals a day instead of three. So they cut in the calories and they actually go into a calorie deficit. That's the best way to lose weight that way.
Yeah. It's
So
gonna
that's
be
the
difficult
biggest
for
thing
me, but
you want to watch for. So
yeah.
at the very first, I mean, at first for you, the biggest thing is the hardest thing. I would eat like you normally do, maybe a tiny bit more for your actual meals, but cut out the snack foods like right away.
Yeah.
That's the first big that would be your first big step, would be just snack foods done and gone, But to make up for that, so like all of a sudden, let's say you eat at like 4 p.m. and then like around, you know, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. you start feeling hungry again. That's when you maybe go grab a couple snacks, have a couple handfuls of Doritos and maybe a ho ho, and then you're good to go. Well, this way, so instead of your main meal you would eat at 4, you would eat that meal plus a little, like half of you would snack on extra, so that when the time comes around 7 to 8 o'clock that you would want to snack, you're sort of hungry, but you're not like super hungry, so you can actually just stave off your snack times until you get used to not eating snacks, and then you can cut your meal back down to your actual size, and then cut the meal down to 3/4 of the actual size. Most meals, like most actual meals, if you were to cook them, I mean, 800 calories is a lot, man. Like if you actually like count it out and like do it, 800 calories is a lot. Like here, let me show you
What? Oh,
actually, yeah, real
okay.
quick.
So what do you
Yeah,
think about that meal that I just had that I sent you on Snapchat? What would that be calorie wise?
that would be that's probably like 700 calories.
Yeah.
You had like it looked like one serving of potatoes. You
Yep.
had under a serving of broccoli, but you had what was that red pepper?
Bell
Bell
pepper. Yeah.
pepper. So you had so all together with that bell pepper and that broccoli, you had about one serving of that. And then what was that steak you had there?
It was pork loin.
Pork loin. So that was probably what, like 5 ounces of pork loin,
I
four
had
and a half,
four medallions. Yeah, four little
four
medallions.
medallions. Each medallion's probably like 1.5. So it's probably less than 1.5 ounces. It's probably maybe 1.2 ounces. We'll just say 1.2 ounces. So if you had that's 4.8 ounces of
Plus
that,
gravy.
which is plus your gravy, which your gravy is your sauce. So you probably had probably 2 to 3 servings of gravy. I mean, that's probably a 600 to 700 calorie meal right there. Here, look, let me
Okay.
show you real quick.
Hey Luke, when you're done eating, turn your camera on.
I don't want people seeing my face.
Luke.
Ugly and I'm proud.
Luke.
What?
Come on, man. Don't be weird.
I'm weird. Oh God.
Just so you guys can see the difference in like what a calorie meal is. So this right here, open up. So this right here, that is a pizza wrap. Okay, and that pizza wrap is 480 calories.
Hmm.
Um,
The good stuff.
this right
Literally.
here smells fucking delicious. So this guy right here that's Chevette's chicken, corn and peas, carrots, green beans, and lima beans, and then garlic roasted potato slices.
Huh.
This right here, one serving of this, 2 servings of vegetables, and one serving of the potatoes on in there, and this is 592 calories.
Drake,
And then
do you find yourself enjoying meals more when it comes time? Like, do you enjoy the food a lot
yeah,
more?
definitely. So these guys, I have them both in here. These are 2 burritos. These are breakfast burritos, bacon, egg, cheese with it's called it's like a hollandaise sauce on the inside of it. It's like you can get it from
Haagen-Dazs?
Hollandaise, not Haagen-Dazs. That'd
Hollandaise
be
is very
amazing.
good.
Um, it's like the sauce that's on McDonald's breakfast sandwiches.
Yeah,
Essentially.
no, Hollandaise is the sauce that you have on eggs Benedict. Very, very fucking good.
Yeah. Yep. Each one of these, and then it has lettuce in here as well. And each one of these is 563 calories, about. So I mean, they like so if I were just to have one of these burritos for lunch and then like my chicken meal for dinner, I'm only eating
Yeah,
a
you're
thousand
barely eating
calories.
anything, dude.
You know,
Yeah,
and
calorie
then
wise,
but I mean,
you're barely touching anything.
yeah, which that's not all I eat though. I do have let me put these away and I'll grab my other thing real quick
Okay.
just to show you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we love food show and tell. Too bad Luke couldn't show us what his sub looks like because he's a douchebag. Sorry, just kidding.
Man,
I love you.
that's hurtful.
Hey, I'm gonna be home in 2 weeks, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna see the boys here in person. Hopefully, we can get another in-person podcast. That would be excellent. Luke, are you joining us for the air show?
Then I
Going
do
both
then I do
days.
this
We're
right
going both
here.
days. So
Yeah, maybe.
It's probably
We'll
backwards.
talk
It's
about that.
backwards. So this is
okay.
it's 200 calories per scoop.
Yep.
It's got some BCAAs in it, and it's got 30 grams of protein in here. So I
Dude, you're
do,
eating battery.
yeah, dude.
What
Obviously
Fuck,
super
man.
good for you, bro. Come on,
Yeah, dude.
Just,
get on it.
there's just ground up lithium in
Yeah,
the whey
trying to lithium
powder.
and battery acid inside here, dude.
Yeah, man.
So this is a protein shake. This is a protein shake. It's whey protein. It's the best kind to get. Not whey protein isolate though. Um, oh, this is creatine, and I didn't even know that. But then I add in probably like three scoops of that a day as well, which is another 600 calories.
Okay, so yeah,
So
you're
on top of
really
my 1,000, yeah. So I do three to five,
okay.
depending on like where I'm at, what
Hmm.
day I do. My non-workout days I'm doing three. My workout days I'm doing five. I only work out 4 days a week. So I add that in. So that's an extra um 6 to 1,000 calories right there. So I'm hitting my 2,000, 1,800 to 2,000 calorie range in a day.
Yeah.
Within my 6 hour period. Usually I'm actually probably eating closer to like 9 a.m. and like 12:45 p.m. because
Mhm.
that's usually when I get time at work when nobody bothers me, so I can eat at that moment. So I'm from that point until 9 a.m. again is when I usually don't you know break fast at all.
Okay. Okay. All right. Now I have a question for you boys. We're just gonna switch topics now.
Jump away from that.
So
Jeez.
we're I have a question for you gentlemen, and I need you guys to answer me honestly. I am going to ask you this question, and then I'm going to show you something. What do you
Oh, dude,
think?
I don't want to. Nobody wants to see that. We don't need to make this explicit now.
What do
Should
you
we skip?
think is an acceptable size for a hole in your sock?
Um,
Any size that's there.
I was about to say
Wear them.
this.
Wear them.
Yep. Any size. Same with your underwear. Any size hole in your sock and your underwear, they continue to stay on until you get yelled at by your significant other.
Okay. Okay.
That's the answer.
So that's the cutoff point. Is significant
That's
other.
yep. That's the answer for that's male right there.
Okay. Now, what would you try and hide that? Like, would you try and like not show it off? Like, maybe you know that they're a good pair, and you don't want to you don't want to lose them, so you want to kind of, you know what I mean? Like hide them. Like, you
No,
care or no?
you just don't show them off. You put them on, and if she sees them, then she sees them, and then you get yelled at, and then okay, they're gone.
So you would say that's okay.
Yeah, fuck yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Done with that.
Okay.
Hmm.
Just wanted to confirm. For any of our lady listeners, it'll be very interesting to get some feedback on what the extent of that would be, because I'm sure uh, any hole for any woman is, she wants to be the only couple holes in your life. You know what I mean? Like that's what that's all she wants.
Straight face.
I got you in that one, Drake. I got you in
Yeah,
that one a little bit.
yeah, you did.
I do have
Yeah.
to say, when there's holes in my fucking socks, it actually bothers me when I walk on, like, say, like hardwood or something. It feels
Well, you can feel
it,
the
it
edge.
I don't know, it feels like something like was sticky on your foot because the rest of your foot you
Oh
don't
yeah, yeah,
feel it.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. No, I know that feeling.
I fucking hate that feeling. So usually I throw them out. But
Okay.
Yeah, I
What?
so
yeah.
I sort of on that track because I was saying about the height difference. I don't care about matching my socks up like as long as
Yeah.
they're the same sock. So you know how you get like a bundle pack, like these ones are green and these are orange and these are red. I don't care about matching the colors up. I'll wear whatever
Oh,
color with whatever color, but as long as it's the same style. But
seems interesting.
if I get a Fruit of the Loom sock and like a Puma sock, I can't wear them because the thicknesses are two different thicknesses, and I'll fucking feel that.
See, now I'm the opposite. I don't care what the make of the sock is, as long as they are slightly similar. They can have different designs and everything, but they have to be slightly similar in terms of thickness. That's the only thing I need. But color wise, I could have not black and white, obviously, but I could have like a gray and a black or a white and a gray. Like I could easily have like the
Yeah, I
spectrum.
don't, yeah,
But
Really.
colored socks, they have to match though. So
really.
like I'll only wear my Buffalo Bill socks. I'll only wear those at the same time. My other pair of Buffalo Bill socks, I have a pair of blue like polka dot socks that I just got for free that are they have to be matching. I got those white long ones that you gave me that your mom bought me that I can only wear those. Like, can you imagine wearing a white long sock and an ankle sock? Dude, that's madness.
Yeah, you can't do
That's
that. Yeah,
that's
100% you can't do that.
insanity,
You
dude.
have to
That's
wear like the
that's
same.
dude. Can you
Like
imagine?
like lengths have to match as well.
Dude, could you imagine working a full day with having one ankle sock and one knee high sock, dude? It would be chaos. Oh man,
Yeah,
that would
lengths have to
immediately be a
also be the
bad day.
same.
That would be a
Definitely.
bad day. So how was I gonna piggyback off that? I was gonna piggyback off that to something. Where was I gonna go?
I don't know, dude. You tell me.
Socks. Oh, Um, so Luke, you said you hate the sensation of like walking on a hardwood floor with your bare feet. What's another
No,
sensation that you guys would find
no.
unpleasant? For me, getting a sock wet. I hate what
Yeah,
a
wet
fresh
socks
sock, a
suck.
sock that you put on within the last 10 minutes, getting that wet is one of the worst feelings in my life.
Now let me clarify. I don't mind walking around barefoot. It's when you have that hole in your sock and you're walking on
Yeah, because it's a
like
different
that.
variation of like
Yeah, you hate that
sensitivity.
sensation. That's what I'm saying. So this is what we're piggybacking off of. You hate that sensation. So what's another sensation that you hate?
Well, you said me barefoot on hardwood. That's fine. It's just the sock part. That's why I'd throw them out.
Yeah, no, I can't do the like I said, I can't do the water the wet sock like 10 minutes. Like that's just one of the worst sensations for me. I hate it. I absolutely hate it.
Wes, no, I'll go hiking and I will pack always another pair of socks.
Oh yeah, dude, socks are the
Always.
biggest thing I bring. Look, when I went down to visit you, I brought 9 pairs of socks.
Yeah, I'm a sock guy too. I'm not gonna
You
lie.
know,
I grab. We went to Winnipeg for 3 days. I packed 6 pairs of socks, 2 ankle socks, 2 long like super
yep,
like high socks, and two
yep,
pairs of or a pair of
mediums, yeah.
no, sorry, 2 pairs of fuck, what are they called? T Max socks. Now, uh, for people who don't know back home, T Max socks up here are. Let me grab one actually. They are the best sock ever. These are T Max socks. They are the comfiest socks in the world, and I'm not even joking you. These
Oh,
things,
they're like wool socks.
putting them on, dude, are
Yeah,
like when your feet are cold. These things are game over. So these I packed these as well because I just know that I'm gonna want to have like these are almost like slippers, like they're super comfortable. So I was like, I can almost bring a pair of these for like the being in the hotel so that'd be comfortable. So yeah, I'm a sock guy myself. I have to overpack socks for sure.
Yeah.
yeah, definitely. I will say one of the worst. I definitely agree with hitting wet socks. That does suck, especially when you just put the socks on, then you fucking step in a puddle somehow, like something appears, and you're like, "What the fuck?" So
And
now
you know that's
there's
the
a
last
puddle in my
style of
home.
that sock, so you
Yeah,
have to
yeah. And
change
you're like,
both.
dude, I just spent 5 minutes
Yeah.
looking for this sock, this matcher in my laundry. Yeah, that does suck. I will say that one thing I've always hated, and I've learned to hate this from skateboarding, is um like nail filers, grip tape on my fucking fingernails. I hate the feeling
Oh.
of them on my fingernails. Like I would go and throw my board down as I jump on it, and my thumbnail would scrape along the grip tape of the board, and I'd feel it, and it'd
Yeah,
fuck my
I could
entire
feel
run
that,
up and
dude.
everything. Oh, dude, I
Oh.
hated that.
I could feel that.
That this happened to me. That okay, I got two others. Another one when there is like snails or something on the ground, and you step on their shell. That's
Oh
gross
yeah.
as hell. I hate that. Also, that sucks ass. That's like a terrible sensation. And then this one happened to me as a kid, and it only happened once because I learned my lesson that one fucking time. I was going downstairs into the basement of grandma's home. Luke, the
Yep, I
stairs.
remember. Yep.
Um, going downstairs in the basement of grandma's home. My grandma had a dog at the time named Sandy. Sandy took a big old not so sunny shit
Oh
on the stairs.
man.
Nice.
Oh
Literally
man.
seconds before I walked downstairs, and I stepped in it, and I can still feel the warm sensation of the mush going
Oh,
up in
dude.
between my toes.
Dog shit
And it
between your
was,
toes, man. It's a
yep,
classic.
sucked up in between my toes, and just like putty, like Play-Doh, formed there, and it made a nice foot glove for me, and I made a nice sandy turdy sock. And it was
Oh man.
such a terrible warm feeling because it was just taken out of the inside of my dog's bowels. I started crying because it was just such a gross sensation. It was
Yep,
I hate
that's
it. That was when I was young. Now, 27. So that's a joke. That's a joke. I was like
stupid.
7.
Which
You're
young.
dumb.
I was, I
Okay.
was, I was 7.
I'm trying to go over more other sensations. I the filing one. My feet. You can file my feet. I wouldn't have an issue. But my nails here, man. Just that feeling. Oh.
Yeah, I hate it.
Um.
I hate it.
Man, that's
Trying to
brutal.
think of what else.
There was actually a fucking video that went around for a while. It was just like of the blacktop, and a guy was running along, and then he just curled his toes down and scraped his toes full
Ah,
sprint. over the top of the
I
frying pan.
hate
You
that.
heard
Ay,
it. You heard every
caramba.
click. Oh man, was that horrible?
Okay, one of my
Gross.
worst sensations, man, and I'm telling you right now, I'm just getting goosebumps talking about it. Hold on. You guys know specifically that this has affected my life because of what I used to eat. You guys know that.
Oh yeah, back when you used to eat deer shit.
Probably.
What?
They get their scent.
That is
You're a true
unconfirmed, and
hunter.
Drake should not know that. So I cannot. Oh man, this is. I'm sorry that I don't think you understand how much this affects me. Oh man, I cannot stand dealing with metal forks or metal utensils on teeth.
I knew you'd be
I
stupid. No,
cannot.
man.
I
What'd you
cannot.
say, Doc?
I said I knew it was going to be stupid. You can't. I still don't.
I knew it was gonna be stupid. He says.
I fucking come on.
Uh,
Metal forks, metal spoons.
anything
But it's still.
metal.
I don't understand why.
Dude, the
And it does
sensation on
bother
my,
me.
the sensation that it gives me on my teeth is just it has profoundly affected my life, and I literally, like, if anyone does it, like not only is it the easiest way to get me really pissed off, because I really will genuinely get angry at you if you start doing it, but for me it's just something that just ruins me, like my brain. It has affected me so much since I was younger. I just can't stand it. I literally get chills. I had full body chills trying to tell you guys that. Like, it's that one thing for me. Like, people eat toilet paper, people have sex with roller coasters. That's my one thing, is I just can't have metal utensils.
People have sex with roller coasters. No, hold
Yeah,
on.
you
You
never
just said
seen that?
Yeah.
You never seen that woman, dude? That woman married a roller coaster. She fell in love with it, and she would like use its grease to like finger herself.
Yeah, it's pretty
no.
hardcore. There's a
Yeah,
dude that,
dude,
yeah,
she
there's a dude
fucking
that
married
fucks
a
cars. Yeah.
yeah. She married a roller coaster, dude.
It's called something when people fall in love with inanimate objects. It's called something. I can't remember what it's called though.
I'll Google it.
Wow. Did not know that was real.
Yep. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Pretty hardcore. Pretty hardcore.
Hardcore. Yeah, I don't know. But you also said that you just get mad for using metal utensils,
what's that? Sorry.
or
Yeah.
because
Why
you
do you
were just
scrape
like
your
you get
teeth on them,
genuinely.
dude?
Sorry. What's
Is it?
say
Oh, it's
again?
like the clicking of the teeth that you don't like on metal utensils.
Yeah, or like
So
on a
somebody
plate,
like
like either one.
oh, okay, all right. So somebody like chewing on a fork, and it's clink, clink, clink in there.
Yeah, dude, that's game over. Like, I will literally, like, that makes me furious. Like, that genuinely makes me, like, I won't talk to you. Like, when they do it on purpose, it really upsets me. Like, when people do it as a joke. But
Oh, yeah.
it's just one of those things, man. That just it affects me. It
I don't
just
think I've
it's.
ever like had a metal utensil scrape against my teeth.
Oh man,
Like when people like when I take a spoon of something and I stick it in my mouth, I use my lips to get
Dude,
the food
I
off.
yell at Dane all the time because she literally, like, if she has a salad, she will literally pinch. Dude, I can't pinch the fork and grind the metal out with her teeth to like scrape off the stuff, man. I've been using my lips my
why would
entire
you
life,
do that?
dude.
You should, yeah, your lips is the proper way to fucking put your salad in your mouth,
Oh, dude,
lip clamp the
man.
fork, and then pull it out. It's
I can't, dude.
that's
I can't.
that's
That's
the
why
fucking
I told you that's why I eat the way that I do. You know, that's why
yeah. But you also
I have
use a
my whole
spoon
drawer
like a
section for
fucking
that.
weirdo.
Fuck off, man. I use a spoon for everything. Spoon's the fucking greatest
I
invention in the
know.
world, dude. I use a spoon for everything. Spaghetti, sign me up. Fucking steaks, I'm right there. Like I love a spoon for anything, bro. It's God's utility knife.
I'm just saying, if you got a good steak, you could probably do it with a spoon.
Yeah, brah.
Definitely, yeah. Although,
So I mean, I can back you up there, but spaghetti, you're nuts.
So
yeah. Well, it's like watching this guy eat pancakes with a spoon.
oh, dude, it's fantastic.
Yeah,
I love pancakes
that
with a
makes me
spoon.
With the spoon, and he eats them with the spoon. I'm like, what are you
That
doing,
makes
dude?
me
Dude,
fucking
it's so
nuts.
much fun because you cut it.
The
You
spoon
cut it in a
doesn't have
half
a
moon.
flat edge.
It's a beautiful half moon.
Yes,
You cut it
dude,
in a beautiful half
that
moon
pisses
shape,
me off.
and then you just spoon it up, and then you just balance it, and you try to balance it up to your mouth, and you get it in your mouth. It's a little game.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, but
I
dude,
wonder
that's
why you get
work.
shit in your beard and on your t-shirts all the time.
Yeah, I know.
He
It's just me
goes,
not
I
being
know.
good. It's just me not being good enough. You know what I mean?
Man,
You should be the fucking master because that's all you use.
I'm
It's
working on
psychotic,
it.
dude. It's
I'm
crazy.
working on it.
you're
So
working on it.
so back to it. It's objectophilia is what is objectum sexuality involves romantic and sexual attraction to specific objects. Objectophilia often develop deep, enduring relationship, romantic sexual relations with specific inanimate objects, such as trains, bridges, cars, roller coasters, and words. So this woman, let me find. I'll find who she is.
There's a bunch of people like that. You know, bunch of fucking people that are in love with objects. There's a TV show based on it, actually.
Yeah, we've seen it before.
That's
Um.
that's
Yep, Linda, who is 56, married a 70-ton roller coaster named Bruce.
Bruce.
Fell in love 26 years ago, and they've been married ever since. And she works at the carnival ride.
Wow. Like that's
And
just
this is something. And going back to that show, this is just something to piggyback off that. I'm gonna let you know there's almost a 99% direct correlation with those people not being that attractive. That's just kind of
really.
even
You
on
don't
that
say.
show. Even on that show, there wasn't a single hot chick who was like, "Yeah, I married a piece of toilet paper because it was, it looked so beautiful." Like there wasn't a single hot chick on there saying that. Like it was all just, and then no offense, but that's just how it was. So, um, yeah,
Man, that's a rough one, but hey, stats are stats.
stats are stats.
Yep.
I mean,
Um,
where's the medium if it's, mostly true?
do we have any more terrible feelings? Getting a road rash does really suck. I haven't had it in a long time, but it's not a fun thing to have. I know, Jake, you're more used to it because of skateboarding, but
That's
road rash.
one thing that makes me cringe.
Oh man, I got one. After you go ahead, Luke.
No, I was just gonna say that's the one thing that makes me cringe. Like, do you ever watch somebody get hurt so badly it makes your nuts hurt? It's
Yeah.
very specific, but
Yeah,
it,
I've
it it's like that, oh my God feeling. That's road rash when you're watching a video or something. Oh, dude.
Oh, I
Bare
guess I get
skin
that
on
feeling when I watch
blacktop
when
or
somebody when
rocks.
I watch
Oh,
somebody snap their fucking bones. I get that
Yep.
feeling.
Yeah, I get that.
oh,
Yeah,
really?
yeah, I do
Yeah,
that
if
too.
somebody's about to fucking snap their fucking forearm, and I want to look away because I just don't want to. I don't want to see them. I like watching people get hurt. I think it's hilarious, but snapping your forearm is something different. Snapping a bone in half is like different. Like dislocating a bone, that's child's play. Whatever.
Yeah.
But snapping the fucking femur in half is like that's some big numbers right there.
Okay, sensation that I hate, and you guys will agree: stubbing your toe. Stubbing a
Yeah.
pinky toe
So for me,
is.
Yeah.
stubbing my toe comes on quick and then like subsides quick as well.
Oh really?
Yeah, like I'll
It's
do it, I'll blast my toe, motherfucker, piece of shit, God, fucking, and then back to normal. It doesn't hurt.
I want to witness this live. I want to see that in person. This 30 seconds of madness of Drake, just pissed off, and then, hey, dude, you want to go for a burger?
Yeah, like back to fucking normal.
I can see
Dude.
it. Oh my God, my toes at 2%.
Oh Jesus.
There you go. It's back.
Charge it. Probably why you're
I'm
getting all
going.
fucking. Probably why you're all breaking up again because you're fucking over here. Fucking plug us in, Daddy.
Un momento.
Plug us
I'm in
in.
the backyard. I got to ride up. 1 moment. One second. Ah.
What? Right up? Where are you?
I'm in the backyard. I gotta ride up.
Luke's doing a podcast from the woods. Oh shit, that's funny. All right, so if we lose Luke, we're Drake and I'll still be here till he gets back. But yeah. So
Hot in my house.
oh shit, what up,
Oh God.
dude?
Oh God.
Yeah, we're live. We're live with Golf Cart Luke.
Hey.
Live with Golf Cart Luke, ladies and gentlemen. You just caught a tidbit of the shy man himself. We did see a little bit of hair there. You can pause on the top of his head. You can see he kind of looks like he has a little bit of a Seinfeld look to him. So that
Kramer going on.
yeah, maybe a little bit of Kramer. He is balding a little bit. Yeah, so that's definitely a sensation that I hate. Now we're waiting for him to come back, Drake. I want to ask you a question. You ready?
Okay. I
Drake, is boxing
think Drake's
fair?
dead. You're what?
No, God no. Boxing is nowhere near fair. It's like the most corrupt sport, like beyond gambling. Uh, yeah. So Luke just got me started now on this, which is just awesome. Um,
Yeah.
so just recently, what just happened? I'm a big boxing fan. I box in my spare time quite often on days that I run and everything, and I've studied it for a little while now and whatnot, and one of my favorite boxers. I employ people to find out what the fuck is that.
I'm eating popcorn. I try to act like I'm eating popcorn.
Oh, that was I don't know what the hell you were doing. I was like, what the hell's he doing?
Sorry.
Um. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you know this, Luke. During a fast, is no calories at all.
Yes.
So like a soda, milk, I'm just saying like I don't know if you
Soda.
I
Yeah.
didn't realize that at first because I was drinking
It
milk
would
during
just
my
be
fast when I
literally
got
this for
home.
me.
Yeah,
It'd just be
yeah.
literally straight
You
water.
can do like no calorie Gatorades and shit, but as long as it's got no calories. Um,
Okay, well then I would still have like all those no calorie sodas and stuff all the time too.
yeah,
That would really satisfy my craving.
yeah, it would help out a lot as long
There's
as
a
it's got no
Zevia too. A
calories.
Zevia is no calorie soda. It's really good.
Yeah, you just don't want anything like no sugars, no calories, no fats, nothing like that really. Um, so basically, there's a fighter that I love watching, and I employ everybody to like look him up if you will enjoy combat sports at all. His name is Vasily Lomachenko. He's definitely a future Hall of Famer. He's an active boxer at the moment. He can't be active for too much longer because he's 35. He'll probably go until he's 40.
Hmm.
But so just recently he just had a bout where it was him versus a pretty big up and comer 25-year-old um, Devin Haney, and he it was Devin Haney holds all belts in the lightweight category, which is 135 pounds, and he's undisputed lightweight champion of the world, which is a pretty high fucking mark, And Lomachenko was able to challenge for that because those belts belonged to Lomachenko before he did some stupid and lost to another person. So he goes and battles Devin Haney for him, and he's actually looking really good. I thought Devin Haney's like a really good boxer as well, and he actually performed quite well. The fight was just a very combative, very good fight to watch. Super entertaining, great fight. But at the end of it, the refs, it definitely was a close fight, but in my mind as well as like 70% of the world that watched it mind it was a close fight, but towards Lomachenko. 7 rounds to 5 rounds. So Lomachenko won 7 rounds and Devin Haney won five. So Lomachenko should have been crowned the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. But the judges had a different story, and two of the judges scored it at 113, 115, 115, 113 for Devin Haney, which is 7 rounds and 5 rounds because you score either like a 10 points per round or like 9 points per round. So the person who wins the round gets 10, and the person who lost the round gets 9 points. So you get like it's I don't know. But there was one guy, Dave Moretti, who scored it at 116, 112, which is 8-4, which is massively wrong. And then the scorecards were released, and if you watch the fight, the two best rounds, like the two most clear rounds that you couldn't argue went to anybody else besides Lomachenko was rounds 10 and rounds 11. Those rounds were both 100% Lomachenko. And the one judge scored round 10 for Devin Haney. Like that's undisputed. Nobody else is saying that round 10 went to Devin Haney. Like everybody agrees round 10 and 11 went to Lomachenko, but yet that judge scored round 10 to Devin Haney. And it was just very disappointing to see. We saw that happen on Saturday. Last weekend, on the weekend before last weekend, was another fight where the ref stopped the fight and awarded another person a title for punching a guy in the shoulder and the guy just blocking his face. It was a ridiculous ref call. Tony Weeks is the ref's name. Terrible fucking call. And this is the same ref that let two dudes just go to town on each other until they were both bloody and barely throwing anything. And he finally called it as a draw for the both of them. And he was covered in blood when he stepped away. And there's a picture of him. Like, it's a super famous picture now of just him covered in blood, smiling with his thumbs up. Like, terrible fucking ref. Just disgusting ref. Um, Before that
Wow.
fight, there was another fight, which was Ryan Garcia versus Javante Tank Davis. It was a decent fight, pretty big money fight. Both of those dudes are pretty big, like personalities in the sport, and they fought each other for a pay per view fight. And in boxing, when somebody scores a knockdown, which is like when you get punched and you fall down, that's a knockdown for the person that caused the knockdown to happen, and the round is automatically scored a 10-8. So the person that got knocked down gets -1 point even and in the round lost. So he gets a 10-8 round. So it's an 8 for that. Well, Dave Moretti, the same guy that gave Devin Haney round 10, scored a knockdown round, a 10-10 round somehow, which is fucking mind blowing. That two of the same judges were on this one card where we had everybody loves Canelo Alvarez. He's a pound for pound fighter. Everybody loves him, so this was less contested, but it's still not good because it was him versus a guy named Beevil, which Beevil won the fight pretty handedly against Canelo. Although I'm not going to say Canelo's like Beevil's better than Canelo. Canelo jumped up in weight like instantly to fight Beevil. So I mean, it was Canelo was definitely going above his weight class in fighting, so he was taking on a bigger opponent, that's just as good as he is. Which technically, I mean, that's why there's weight classes because you can't have somebody that's 5'9" like Canelo versus somebody that Canelo being 168 pounds versus Beeble being 175 pounds. Um, well, they almost scored it for Canelo to beat Beevil, but they couldn't because Beevil was just so highly above that. But they gave a lot of rounds that should have been Beevil to Canelo, so it was like another big thing there. And it's been happening quite a lot this year. It was kind of disgusting, and it's just super sad to see because um like the guy Vasily Lomachenko has been his dream was to become undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He's won 2 gold medals. His amateur boxing career was 398 fights, and guess how many fights he's lost in that 398?
Two.
One.
Jesus.
Huh.
398 fights, and he's lost
He's
once. And then the
that's
guy
pretty cool.
that beat him, right? The guy that beat him, he came back and dominated 3 times in a row. So just that tells you like this guy, they call him the Matrix because the way he moves and the angles that he can get on people. It's amazing to watch him work. There's really good documentaries and like things you can watch about the guy if you don't want to like watch a whole boxing fight or whatever. Awesome to watch him.
And
He's
didn't he
really
like
really
take? Didn't he like
amazing.
start by taking like ballet as a kid or something like crazy?
Yeah,
Like a
so yeah,
weird.
exactly. Yeah. So when he started boxing at 4 years old. Then his dad took him out at the age of 7 and made him do traditional Ukrainian dance for 2 years, and then went back into boxing again. So I mean, his footwork is like the best footwork that you can have. His footwork is the best, 100% hands down. His footwork is the best footwork. Um,
Huh.
so it's this guy's dream, and he had it. This was his dream to do this, and he performed great. He actually I mean, Devin Haney, great fucking boxer, really fucking good, gave up good fight, but Lomachenko actually won. He actually performed. He actually got his title. He actually beat Devin Haney and won, and the refs denied him, stripped his dream away from him, and back when he walked to he said hi. He said hi. He was happy talking to everybody. And then back in his locker room, the cameras followed him. And I guess he got a phone call on his way back or something, or his son spoke to him and said, like, don't worry, Dad. Because what they say when you're about to win something, win a title, it's either and still or the new versus something like the people that the person that holds the title and still undefeated or and still retaining champ But if it's the person that didn't own the title now gets the title and the new championship or the new title, So his son called him and said, "Don't worry, Dad. To me, you're the new." And when he said that, he broke down and started crying. Just to watch him cry in the back of that. And it's like, it's one thing to get beat by somebody that was just better than you, that just beat you. Like this is my dream was to get all these titles. I fought the best I could fight, and the guy just beat me. He's just better than me. It sucks. I
Yeah.
hate that, but I mean,
That's
that's
literally a human nature.
yeah, that's one thing. Like he bested me. I can at least I can understand what happened. But this one, I bested him. I beat him. I am better than he is, and they still denied me the titles and they gave it to him again. Like
That's fucked.
the fact that it was out of the decision for him to make that was out of his hands,
Yeah.
and we knew for a fact as well that something was weird was going to happen, because when they put in those two judges, one guy's last name is Cheatham and the other Dave Moretti, and then there's a third judge in there. Um, Two out of the three judges,
Already.
this guy, it was based in Nevada. That was when the fight took place in MGM in Las Vegas, Nevada. Two of the judges were from Nevada, and the third was from New York.
Hmm.
So that was strange already, because normally if you're having a fight between two people that are from different countries, you would have one judge from one fighter's country, one judge from another fighter's country, and then a judge from a country that's non-biased.
Yeah.
So, like for example, like they did Usyk versus Anthony Joshua. Usyk is another Ukrainian fighter that's a very, very good friends with obviously Lomachenko. Usyk is actually a phenomenal fucking fighter. He was cruiserweight, became undisputed cruiserweight, moved up to heavyweight, and now he retains 3 out of 4 belts in heavyweight, and he's trying to get the fourth to become the undisputed there. Pound for pound, pound for pound number one, to be honest. But what happened when he was fighting Anthony Joshua? Usyk is Ukrainian, Anthony Joshua is British, so they had a Ukrainian judge they brought in, they had a British judge they brought in, and then they had an American judge fly out and brought in. So you had three judges
Yeah.
from different locations to judge the bout. So it was as fair of a decision that could be happening. So, but for some reason, this one, they had three American judges. Two of them were from Las Vegas. Not to mention Devin Haney also lives in Las Vegas, or not Las Vegas, but Nevada. So you had that happen, and then the other thing, when the judges are picked by the commission, the athletic board of that state, each fighter on both teams can say, "Hey, I don't like those judges. Give me a new judge," and
Yeah.
the commission, you know, goes along with it and says, "Okay, we pull that judge. We'll put in this judge." Two of the judges got
Hmm.
chosen. The two Nevada judges got chosen. Lomachenko and his team said, "Hey, we don't like these two judges. Give us a new judge." And the athletic commission said no.
That's fucking
So
ridiculous.
100%, like 100%, they had a goal in mind, was to cheat out Lomachenko.
Huh.
So it's just disgusting.
Do
They're
you think?
appealing.
Do you
They're
think they?
appealing right now. But the Lomachenko and his team are appealing right now to have the fight looked over by independent judges and rescored again to see if it actually would still happen, and maybe the records could possibly change. But that barely ever fucking happens, so that's more than likely not going to happen
Well, maybe
when
that
they
with
do
the
that.
maybe with this public outcry though, it might be the case. This might be the reason why it doesn't
Hopefully,
become a.
hopefully, if we make a big enough like deal about it, hopefully. But Teddy Atlas, which is like one of the big names, he was a big coach in boxing. He's one of the big names in boxing. Older gentleman now. He's so distraught by this that he actually created a petition. It's if you go to his Twitter and you look at one, he retweeted a tweet from the Fight Club. It's called. It's a petition. Go on there, sign the petition. Um, because that petition is to have the athletic commission, the athletic commission is sponsored by the boxing groups. So like Top Rank is a promoter, the Zone is a promoter, Golden Boy is a promoter, Mayweather is a promoter, and all those promoters pay the commission, and then the commission is what handles like the judges and the referees and stuff. So right now it's weird right there, because you can have a promotion pay the commission more money, and then that commission will put in judges to help that person out. So if
Oh,
we
huh.
what the petition is to get rid of the commission, um, get rid of the commission and get rid of the paid by promoter commission rate, and then install um, a federal judge style, and that's paid independently. So that way we can have like a fair and unanimous, actual fair fight.
Yep.
So I mean, I understand like bad scorings will definitely happen. And there were definitely a couple rounds that you could have gave to Devin versus like Lomachenko, but it was still 100% 7-5. Like the fight was 100%. At worst, the fight was a draw, 6-6. At the very worst, But at
Hmm.
best, it was 7-5. Some people even had it 8-4 Lomachenko, but I scored it 7-5 Lomachenko. Um, so it's just very disheartening though,
Yeah,
watching the
it's
watching
brutal.
the,
Hmm.
the guy cry and whatnot. So it was just sad. It just made me feel shitty. you know,
Yeah, of course,
made
and
me
they get
feel
away with it too.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the thing. Like Dave Moretti, he's at home laughing his ass off, knowing that he
Yeah.
gave
Laughing to
all
the
the
bank.
yeah, exactly. So
It's
it's
just
sucks, man.
sad. It's sad that um life's too short for. I know corruption's a big thing, but life's too short to train your entire life for something and then have it be the outcome, no matter how hard you try, is not going to change. You know what I mean? It's always going to be,
Yeah,
there's always an agenda. I would
yeah.
definitely would be interested. I'm gonna go more conspiracy than even you, Drake. I'm gonna say that this was a government thing. I don't think the USA wanted a Ukrainian to win right now and have more pressure on Russia not liking us. So I honestly think that it was a government thing that they said, I don't care what happens with this fight. We're not letting this Ukrainian right now win because we need to kind of seem more neutral to the Russians so we don't get attacked. Because Russia's getting pushed back by more. There's actually Ukrainian soldiers now have actually attacked on Russian soil as of yesterday, which is pretty awesome. So,
Which
um,
Russia? I did see that Russia. Well, not Russia, but the Wagner Group did secure Bakhmut. So, which is, I mean, not really a big thing, but it's a big thing because it's a city that they own now.
Hmm. Wow.
where did you? They secured Bakhmut.
Yeah, the
Uh,
Wagner Group. Yeah,
I don't know when you read this because I just read the article that came out this morning
like
that.
like 2 days
Uh,
ago.
well, then that must have been a big. Either that was a big change, or you may have missed been some info
I
because
I saw like multiple articles that said it.
Russia had taken Bakhmut a lot, almost completely, but right now the Ukrainian soldiers are have retaken over 75% of the city. They're basically clearing out all of the strongholds of Russia right now and pushing back Bakhmut.
Oh, interesting.
As of this morning,
Huh.
Ukraine has taken over about 75. I think it was like between 65 and 75% of the city is Ukrainian now, and they're literally clearing out the special ops areas where the Russians are really dug in. But apparently, the fighting has been a little less crazy over the last couple of days, according to the article I read
Really?
this morning. So yeah,
Yeah, I'll have to look into it again because I mean I just saw a couple of the articles and read just one of them, and
yeah,
they all mentioned that the Wagner Group had taken over Bakhmut. Um, but I'll have to check into it.
that
There's a
yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
would
do a
definitely check
shout out
because
here. I'm gonna do a shout out here. There's a guy on YouTube. His name is Task and Purpose. Um, he used to be an infantryman for the U.S. Army, Marines, I believe, and he does like a lot of like foreign war affairs and stuff like that, and like foreign affairs having to do with like military whatnot, and very very good, very informative, and yeah, check him out. Task and Purpose.
yeah.
Hmm.
So
Wow.
yeah, I genuinely oh yeah. So what coincides with that, Drake, is that it might have been an older article that you read because I remember reading a couple, maybe a week ago or whatever, that the Wagner Group got fucking decimated. I guess the Wagner Group lost about 75,000 soldiers, and they don't.
Jeez.
Yeah, like they got
Jesus.
decimated. Like
What the fuck?
they got decimated to the point where Russia forced a bunch of like conscripts to join the Wagner Group. I guess
Eh,
that's
Yeah,
another article
more
that I had
more
read.
prison more prisoners. The Wagner Group is like made up of like 78% prisoners, I guess.
Yeah,
Guys that not just like
really?
people that were just like put in jail for something stupid. Like
guys who
these are
are
the
ready
guys
to
that
guy
like
guys who have a death
murderers and
wish.
shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
like guys
they have a death
murderers and
wish.
shit. They were told like, okay, if you go and serve in the Wagner Group, once you're done, you'll serve the X amount of years. Once you're done, you're completely, you're
Free.
yeah, you're completely free, and what you did is going to be erased off your record.
Yeah,
So the fact that
it's
they're like
crazy.
letting like murderers and shit like come out and like have a chance to be free again.
Yeah.
Like these are dudes not like oh yeah I accidentally hit a guy and I killed him and now I'm in jail for being a murderer.
No,
Like
this
this is
is
a
a
dude that
guy
took a
who
knife
went
and
and
fucking stabbed somebody
yeah.
to death. Like just fucked
So
up
Yeah.
actual murderers.
so that's where I think
True.
that's where I think this whole Lomachenko thing has stemmed from. I really think it is a government thing where they just don't want that to be happening right now. They don't want that kind of pressure and shit talk about America. They want to show that America's strong and an American fighter beat a Ukrainian fighter. Even though we're pals with Ukraine, we're still want to be the more dominant big dog. You know what I mean? I think it could have been easily that, and the commission threatened those sponsors or the government threatened the sponsorships, but then the sponsorships then either were bribed or took that threat and told the commission to choose the very strong judges so that Haney would win.
Yeah,
That's
maybe.
what I
I
think.
wouldn't count the government
So,
short.
with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this episode. We like usual, it was a good one. It was a banger. Uh, I hope you boys have a good rest of your evening, and I hope you folks at home do as well. Um, real quick,
Absolutely.
we will the boys will be back again in person pretty soon. So, um, hoping to get a couple episodes, maybe one or two pounded out while down there with the Bizoys there, just to have another couple of fun in person.
When are you coming down?
I will be home for the Geneseo Air Show again, like last year. Remember when I came down for like the 4 or 5
Oh
days
yeah.
or whatever? So I will be home for the Geneseo Air Show, which is coming up. I will be leaving in exactly 2 weeks from Thursday.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Nice.
so I will
Fucking
be
A,
home.
awesome.
I'll be home from Thursday to Tuesday. So that is
All
the
right.
plan.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, so that's what we are looking forward to, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully, we'll get a few more episodes in before that, and then the tadpoles will be in person. So, gentlemen, good evening, good night, and good luck.
Pleasure as always.
I shouldn't do that.
Wait, what?